you're looking for something to do with little ones that might be getting a little restless about now, you can take them over to the Spaceball game or the Carnival rides or the Kitty Commando unit. And they'll be taking up some of that endless energy playing in a setup that's based on actual training requirements. Kids will get to put on helmets, test their skills on obstacles such as the rope, which is first and foremost, but it is a lot of fun. It's located near where you see the Ferris wheel. You'll see the Kitty Commando set up. And of course, lots of vendors and displays to take in, and the food court as well. iWorks is here from California with their Stealth 117 movie.
We have to think about how we teach our kids values, and if we look at what gets conveyed to children in being presented with something like a Kitty Commando game, and really try to understand what's in that, then what I think is in it is the values of militarism. And what's that? Militarism is the idea of resolving conflicts by injuring and killing people or threatening to do so. And in the context of the air show, it's also conveying the huge seductiveness of high technology. And in this case, it's high technology that kills people from the air. So we have to think, are these the values that we want to teach children? Or in our society, are we really wanting to teach children something entirely different about how you resolve conflicts, including large-scale conflicts? There are elements of this game that are innocent and attractive, like kids love doing obstacle courses and dealing with physical challenges, and that's really neat. But it's in a value context of positively valuing the idea of, sort of hurling missiles at people or jumping over landmines, and all within this wider framework of these very high-tech machines, some of which are designed for killing. So I think at all times we have to think, what is this activity or this exposure doing to the value system of children? And I think this one is conveying values that I wouldn't care to convey to kids.
I'm gonna lay down my sword and shield down by the riverside, down by the riverside.
This is an A-10. They call it the Warthog. Official name is the Thunderbolt II. It was designed specifically for close air support. It's also used for forward air control, airstrike control, combat search and rescue. It's also used for escort, but primarily it's for close air support.
I ain't gonna study war no more. I ain't gonna study war no more. Ain't gonna study war no more. I ain't gonna study war no more. I ain't gonna study war no more. Ain't gonna study war no more.
Trying to some extent raise awareness and ask people to think a little bit about what these airplanes can do, and also think about the damage that it caused and the lives that it took away.
Down by the riverside, I'm gonna talk with the Prince of Peace. Down by the riverside and study war no more.
Our hope would have been that Canadians would have found a better way to celebrate Father's Day, certainly not displaying weapons of death.
Down by the riverside, down by the riverside, I'm gonna shake hands with every man.
They just recently used it over in Kosovo as well. It's a payload bomber. Takes out a whole area and nothing left after that.
I ain't gonna study war no more. Ain't gonna study war no more. Ain't gonna study war no more.
There's even a possibility that actually one of these here today participated in the bombing.
I'm gonna shake hands around the world.
military pilots are usually the ones that are least guilty-stricken because they never see the victims.
Down by the riverside, I'm gonna shake hands around the world. Down by the riverside, study war no, study war no more. I ain't gonna study war no more. Ain't gonna study war no more. Ain't gonna study war no, study war.
Our Creator, we acknowledge your great love for us and your desire that we love one another. We come before you now in the midst of these machines of death and destruction and this celebration of war to ask you to forgive us all, for we confess that we know not what we are doing. We thank you for the ability to think and to create, and we thank you that we have been given the freedom to do both good and evil. We ask you to forgive the choices we have made that have brought evil and death, as we see in these machines. O God, we repent that the beautiful ability to fly has been made into weapons that have killed grandmothers, grandfathers, mothers, fathers, sisters, brothers, cousins, aunts, uncles, and babies. God, we know that you love all of your creation and all of your children, and that you grieve when these machines and their human masters have desecrated the earth, polluting your air, water, and soil with all manner of products from bombed chemical and petroleum factories. These machines have even spread the dust of depleted uranium fuel as a blanket of death over large parts of the earth, in Iraq and the Balkan region. The result is the slow deaths of both adults and children from leukemia and cancers caused by the radiation. Forgive us, for we know not what we do. O God, we confess that the ground in which we stand has been desecrated by the presence of machines that have shed innocent blood. We pray that you will cleanse this soil by turning these swords into plowshares, and free the pilots to truly serve mankind. We pray that you will cleanse the love of militarism from our hearts, and not ours only, but from the leaders of nations and their generals who love war. We pray for this cleansing to take place in the hearts of President Milosevic, the KLA leadership, President Clinton, Prime Minister Blair, Prime Minister Chrétien, and all of the world's leaders. And forgive us for teaching the love of war to our children. We pray that you will make your earth clean and holy once again. Forgive us for the idolatry of trusting in our weapons instead of in you. Return us to the worship of you alone and to the true love of our fellow creatures. Let your will be done in all the earth. Amen.